And many are asking on this Friday, is Georgia ready to reopen? The state's shelter-in-place order expires April 30th, but it's unclear what that means for Georgia.
Just 24 hours after President Trump released a three-phase plan to help restart the economy, anchor Karen Greer spoke exclusively with Governor Kemp. He tells her there's no firm date to open the state, but he does have some guidelines.
An interview you'll only see here on CBS 46. Governor Kemp tells me when it comes to lifting the state's shelter-in-place restrictions, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Despite a rising death toll and continual public fears, he's moving forward with plans to get Georgia back on its feet. Governor Kemp tells me that he doesn't expect all lawmakers and residents to be on board with his plans to reopen the state, but they should all agree he's putting the public safety before the economy until there's a vaccine or cure for COVID-19.
We're going to have to continue to socially distance. We're going to have to consider things like wearing a mask when you're out in public places, and have our workplaces really change the way they do business.
Governor, paint a picture for us of what reopening looks like.
Well, that's something that we're working through now. I mean, there's no question about it in my mind that we need to reopen government offices. We're the front face of many things that get projects started or get a deal closed, and we've been discussing that actually even before the president spoke yesterday.
Kemp says businesses need to start developing their own plans for ensuring the public's well-being.
Karen, no matter what the government says, if the public does not have confidence to go to a restaurant or to a healthcare facility or any other establishment, they're not going to go. So it's going to be incumbent upon those businesses to have the practices where people feel comfortable going in to that setting.
How will this all work with neighboring states?
Phase one of the president's plan does not include, that type of travel. It's only essential travel. So we're going to follow those guidelines, and we'll have more to say about that next week.
Kemp says the state has greatly improved with testing, data collection, and ensuring health facilities have supplies. But Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom says, based on the data, he should not rush to reopen just because the shelter-in-place expires April 30th. Positive cases grew by 2,000 overnight to more than 17,000.
It's simply because we don't have the testing capabilities that we need. Right now in this state, we still are not testing people with mild symptoms and people who are asymptomatic. And so I think the worst thing that we can do is go out en masse and have even more people get sick.
Kemp tells me to expect an announcement early next week, and we'll be right there to bring you the latest. For CBS 46 News, I'm Karen Greer.